The issue in this video is to find out who is better for the economy, ordinary people or millionaires. In the video, they are going to conduct an experiment to see how ordinary people and billionaires spend this money. They subsidize the 5 people through giving them a pay rise, pension, disability support, student grant, and small business loan. They also giving the billionaire £20,000 in the form of tax cut. After their observation, they found that the ordinary people made full use of the money. The ordinary people use the money to shopping, cutting hair, repair car, and spend the money in their local community. All this money changing hands create economic growth. The business is taking more profit and the labor force need more labor and they will hire more people. In this case, government can attracting more investment and tourism. On the other hand, the billionaire said he will using the money to the Cayman Islands with the rest. So we can see that getting money into the hands of ordinary people can do many advantages to the economy than giving tax cut to the billionaire.
The problem of macroeconomy in this video is economic inequality. Economic inequality is the unequal distribution of income and opportunity between different groups in society. As the video, the government given the subsidy to the ordinary people is more helpful in the economy. It is important to make sure all the units in the economy get the income distributed equally among poorer and richer groups. The government charges taxes on the ordinary people by cutting tax for the billionaires. This action is unfair and will let the gap between poor and richer groups become bigger. The solution to overcome the problems of macroeconomy is government will use the tax system and transfer of payment to reduce the gap between poor people and rich people. For examples in the video, they given the transfer of payment to the poor people such as the pension, disability support, students grant or pay rise to the ordinary people. While the tax system to the billionaires such as progressive tax imposed to high income group. The tax system and transfer of payment can reduce the gap between poor people and rich people.
As a conclusion, most of the nation tries to narrow the gap between the higher incomes and the lower incomes groups. This is to ensure that all people are equal in terms of the standard living. Therefore, the transfer of payment made by ordinary people is mostly can grow up the local economy. If they get the transfer of payment, they will make a full use of money and this will cause the demand of goods and service increase. In the same time, when the demand of goods and service increase, it will cause the producer increase their supply in goods and service. Next, it will cause lack of employment and they will hire the employment to solve the problem of lack of employees. Lastly, will cause increasing in the employment opportunities for the labor force participants who are willing to work but unable to find the job. This will improve the standard living in a country.